ವಿದಾಯ ಬೈದಂದು ದೂರಾಗ ಮನ್ಪುರಾಗ ವರ್ಷದ ಉಂಟು ನಮ್ಮ ವರ್ಷ ಉಂಟು ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಎಂಕುಲ್ ಈತ ಸೇರೋಡು ಬಂದು ಇಜ್ಜಿ ಎಂಕುಲ್ ಮುಂಚಿ ಸೂಪರ್ ಪವರ್ ಮದರ್ ಆಫ್ ಡೆಮೋಕ್ರಸಿ ಗೊತ್ತು ಜಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಇದು ತೂದು ಜಾರ ಓಲಾ ಈ ಟ್ರೈನ್ ದ ಟಿಕೆಟ್ ಲ ಬುಕ್ ಮಲ್ಪುಲೆ ಆಯ್ತು G20 India is host for G20 because we are the mother of democracy. Here airport of the airport la land anda first englena pradhani na chitra uppudu the mother of democracy is hosting the G20 this year. What is the democracy that we see for you and me? We are still looking for that democracy in this mother of democracies. Allah. But don't worry. Namma Prime Minister, Pradhan Mantri, tumba hard working. ಪ್ರತಿ ದಿವಸ 26 ಗಂಟೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ 4 ಗಂಟೆ ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಟೈಮ್ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಏನೋ ಎಸ್ ಪಾಪ ಅಷ್ಟು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಮನ್ ಕಿ ಬಾತ್ ಹೇಳಿ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೆಸ್ಗೆ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡದೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಸೂಪರ್ ಪವರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ we are told have arrived on the global stage. Modi has exported us across the world as a global superpower. And yet namge Gujarat model ide iga Manipura model ide clear Mangalore nalli sa ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅದೇ model church attack ಆಗುವಾಗ ಪದೇ and we have seen that there is a delay. Delay is the death for the hope of justice. Now notice one of the people we support, illi Abdul Shamir, ಅವರಿಗೆ ಬಜರಂಗಲ್ ನಾವು ಪಂಪ್ವೆಲ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸರಿ ಹೊಡೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಕೆಲ ವರ್ಷ ಹಿಂದೆ ಈಗ and he was left for dead. Abdul Shamir could not walk for years. His wife used to carry him like her own baby to the bathroom, to everything. We took him to Vellore, to CMC Vellore. We saw that he could stand again. He walks with a walker today. After about, it must be 7-8 years. But his seeking of justice has been completely defeated because a case was filed against him for smuggling of cows. That case continues, but the case against those who left him for dead, who attacked him with iron rods, never saw the light. That fell through. Iga now adin challenge ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ in the court of Karnataka in Bangalore. ತುಂಬಾ ಆ ತರಹದ ಕೇಸಸ್ ಇದೆ 2-3 ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಟೀಸ್ ಮಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಟ್ ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ ಈ ಮಣಿಪುರದ ಇನ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವಾಗ ಇನ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಗೊತ್ತಾ May 4 all the ladies here know their facts thanks to WhatsApp or whatever but at least India's heart is beating for those women. There has been a problem between people in Imphal, the Meiteis, the powerful Meiteis, and those in the hills. We don't know what started the incident 2 months ago. There has been a constant clash, and it's difficult to make sense of it, right? But on 4th of May, an incident happened. There was no internet, and so though an FIR was filed on 18th of May, nothing came out. This is typical. Kashmir nalli sa ನಾವು ಅದೇ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ internet off ಮಾಡುವುದು ಹೇಳೋದು this is for the state to be able to control the situation and what we see is the internet could have been used positively by the state to see that the truth is not not suppressed, to see that people are given confidence. Any state government, any district administration can control a riot within 48 hours. This has been told time and time again to us. When Harsh Mandar came here, I remember him saying that I was a district magistrate in Madhya Pradesh. I retired during the 2002 riots. I know that any riot can be controlled within a maximum of 48 hours. And yet, what Viren Singh is doing is that the double-engine sarkar between Viren Singh and the central government has seen that this attack against the people of Manipur has carried on unabated, not for a week, not for 2 weeks, but for 4, 8, 9, 10 weeks. And what does our powerful, all-powerful Prime Minister do? He makes a statement outside Parliament. What is India asking? What is the opposition asking? That Parliament Sadananalli, ಒಂದು ಮಾತುಕತೆ ಆಗಲಿ, ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಒಂದು ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಆಗಲಿ. ಅಷ್ಟು ಸಹ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಧೈರ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆ 56 ಇಂಚ್ ಚೆಸ್ಟ್ಗೆ एकदम ಧೈರ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. What is it for? We don't know. Only to wear those wonderful coats of 10 lakhs each. Otherwise, that 56-inch chest is really quite hollow. What we have seen now is that the police and the state machinery have failed the people of Manipur. And let us be aware. Now, ivattu illi yake ಸೇರಿದ್ದೀವಿ? Not just for Manipur, but ನಮಗೆ ಹೆದರಿಕೆ ಇದೆ. ನಾಳೆ ನಮಗೆ ಸಹ ಇದೇ ಗತಿಯ, ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? When churches are being burned, when people are being killed, when people are sleeping outside their houses because they are in fear that their homes will be torched, will be set ablaze, ಆಗ ನಮಗೆ ಸಹ ಅದೇ ಹೆದರಿಕೆ ಇದೆ. And what we have seen is that the police, the law and order machinery have supported what happened. They gave these two women to the mob. Police ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಥಳದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರು, ಎಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಯಾರು ಬಲಾತ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಯಾರು ಅಸಾಲ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಯಾರು ವಸ್ತ್ರ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ police. Then why wait for the victims to file an FIR? When the crime is committed, before the police, before their very eyes, when they see the criminals doing the crime, then why wait for a first information report? Nimge first hand ನೀವು ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ, ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಇಲ್ಲ, ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ. 2 ತಿಂಗಳು ನಂತರ ಯಾವಾಗ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ವೈರಲ್ ಆಯಿತು 19th of this month, ಜುಲೈನಲ್ಲಿ, ಆಗ ವೀರೇನ್ ಸಿಂಗ್, ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಆಫ್ ಮಣಿಪುರ್, ಗೆಟ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೇಸ್, ಈ ತರಹದ ಇನ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇವೆ, ನಮಗೆ ನೋಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಉಂಟು ಈಚೆ, ಹಾಗೆ ಅಂಡ್ ನಾವು ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಪನಿಷ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಅವರು ಏನು ಜಡ್ಜ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಜೂರಿಯಾ? He is a chief minister. He has to control the situation. He has to build confidence in his people. This is what he didn't do. And when you see that 2 months has gone, or 2.5 months has gone after an incident, how can justice be ensured? The courts believe in evidence. Where is the evidence? The evidence is in the eyes of the policemen who were there. Why wait for video evidence? ಯಾಕೆ ಬೇಕು ವಿಡಿಯೋ? ವೈರಲ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಆಗಬೇಕು ವಿಡಿಯೋ? ಆಗ ನೀವು ಏನಾದರೂ ಮಾತುಕತೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ. But the point is that the police were first hand eyewitnesses to the incident, and yet nothing was done. This should send a shiver down our spines. ನಮಗೆ ನಿಜ ಹೆದರಿಕೆ ಆಗಬೇಕು. When the police turn rogue, when the state turns rogue, we have nowhere to fight. And yet, international forum ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, we are the mother of democracy. and we are hosting the G20. We must expose the lies, the criminal conspiracy and the complicity of this government with the criminals, not just in Manipur, but in Kashmir, in Karnataka, in Chhattisgarh, in Jharkhand, in Orissa, in Khandamal. Year on year, we see this happening. Khandamal, how many years have gone? 25, is it 25 years? I'm not sure. I know the Bhopal gas tragedy. I was in Bhopal 10 days ago. There are babies still being born, maimed, because there was a gas leak once, over 30 years ago. And still babies are being born maimed. And yet our government has supported corporates. We see successive governments doing the same because we do not turn up for others like you have today. How many times have we said no more Bhopals? Yesterday, day before yesterday, there was a leak from Mangalore refineries. From the capital power plant, fuel went into the stream in Kuttetur village. It turned up in people's wells. A 2-year-old child was gasping and throwing up and vomiting because the ammonia and the fuel could not be tolerated by a child. We are poisoning our own people, and the state is silent. It supports these corporates. It doesn't bring out a report, it doesn't take them to court, it doesn't shut them down. Adani and Ambani are doing their best to ruin our lives and the lives of farmers in India, and we are exporting them to Bangladesh, to Africa, to Sri Lanka, and the state. Our powerful Prime Minister is behind Mr. Adani and Ambani. Everywhere we see these kinds of problems. Everywhere we see that a Manipur or some other thing. Why do not Dalits get the same treatment? How many times have we come for the Dalits of this land? Don't young girls and boys get killed for the honor of their community? Because take it. Now Manipuranalli, it is the women's bodies that are the repository of community culture. And therefore women will always be the first line of attack when it comes to community pride, ethnic conflict, Dalit or marginalized Adivasis being attacked. It is always the woman who is first attacked. And therefore, not just for the women of Manipur, but for the mothers in Kuttetur, for the mothers of Manipur and all the northeast states. I don't know if you have been to Ima Market, and it is a wonderful place where mothers handle a whole big market like our central market. Every stall is handled by a woman, a powerful woman who runs a house. And yet, northeasternally, incident where the woman is targeted, a powerful community of women is being targeted. I'm so glad to see so many women here today. Let's speak up for our sisters who are fighting coal mines of Adani opening up even today, for our sisters who fight against Dalit atrocities, for our sisters who fight for the education and against the national education policy, for our sisters who speak up for their trans fellow beings, and for our sisters who speak up against the communal divide that has fractured our society and does not let us live like brothers and sisters and as one. The global stage can open up for us, but let us use that stage to expose our government, to expose what they are doing to our people every day, every month and every year. Let us throw out this government in 2024 because it does not represent us. Are you with me? Yes! Let us make not the G20 powerful, not the Prime Minister or the present incumbent government. Let us make it about people's power, about the people's 20. Thank you.
ನ್ಯಾಯ